go to page right here. Right there. Yeah. Inspirational quote of the day. We go. Inspirational quote.
Man, what the f? Round of applause for us, man. Welcome back.
I'm gonna get a word out this motherfucker.
Wait, I gotta pull it up.
Welcome to the show. We bring you something different. Giving the world a few words of advice. Look, we just want the viewers to listen. We gotta go spread the world. Won't stop like a soldier that's going on mission. Got the viewers so tuned in, so close to the screen, and they about to kiss it. Motivational, inspirational. Them boys is bringing all the fake to you. Getting blessed like a handkerchief with you. Teamwork together like a chicken flute. Be remembered like the Yankee Doodle. I remember times that we were eating noodles. Now life is sweet like a toaster strudel. Hit the sub button, you know what to do.
I'm loving the show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week.
If it's working for you, shit, then it's working for me. Yes, sir. Ayo, we back, man, with another episode. It's been a minute. Did you miss us? Did you miss us, man? You already know, but we short one. We don't know what Jabo doing. I think he's sick. He gonna be back. You know, hopefully he'll be back. We'll see what's going on with him. He said corrective actions, man. So I guess we got to give some corrective actions. But I got Ron, Ron the one here. God damn it, man. You already know it, man. Usual dudes, you man. But like I said, so we're gonna get into it. So what's the topic, bro?
Wait a minute. Is this an episode? Like this is like an actual episode?
Yeah.
Like this counts as episode?
Yes.
Like episode number
I think it's episode 40.
Episode 40. Okay. So here's the issue I'm having.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my inspirational quote of the day? Because I don't understand. I thought we implemented this. If we go to page right here. Right there. Yeah. Inspirational quote of the day. We go. Inspirational quote.
Man, what the f? Bro, it don't say nothing. Give me this, man.
Okay.
Oh, bro. Man, now you probably don't. God damn it, man. What's the topic, man? Oh, hold on. No, first off, let's start off this way. It's been a minute, man. So let me go ahead and discuss. It's going to be a lot of changes that we're going to have on the podcast. And because of the, different things, different fan base, different things. So we here to tell you that we are now going to clean up the podcast. We know that we used to talk about a lot of controversial topics and maybe with a little bit more of
That was the point of the book.
I was
the book. I was okay.
All right. So that was, man, don't mind this, man. But we are going to be cleaning up the podcast. If you do not know, my personal account on my personal time, I've been talking to my fans, the Army people, and we've been communicating, man, and really just building a bond, man. So I'm transferring my personal content along with here, and I want to keep everything clean, and we're going to change it up, try not to cuss as much, and if we talk about controversial topics, we're going to try to, keep it as clean as possible. But at the same time, I want to let everyone know that I still want to talk about controversial things because of the fact is, even with my personal content with BTS and the Army, there are a lot of controversial things that happen with them.
You gotta let people know what BTS is.
Oh, my bad. If you don't know, BTS is a group. It is oh my God. I'm sorry, my fans know I'm bad with names. Bangtan Top 7. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the first part, but there are 7 of them. It's a fan base called the Army, man, and we, been going strong, man. So
how do I join?
You a part.
It's like that?
Yeah. It's all about, man, one thing about it, it's all about unity and everything else. We all about acceptance, and I'll introduce you more to it later, but it's like I said, it's a different kind of music. We all about unity and everything else. So, like I said, I want to try to keep it clean, and it's crazy because today's topic ties into what?
One thing. We forgot one thing.
What?
Episode. Forgot one thing.
What?
Step of the day. Do we get one?
I said we not gonna do that stuff with the dude.
But he did it though. He didn't have to drop kick that lady though.
All right.
He springboarded.
We got a sap for the day.
Okay,
And
if
I
you don't
guess
want
we
to
gonna
give him a sap, but he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that.
The
can't
sap
hold
of the
it back.
day is the dude that tried to elbow drop the pole judge.
He had to do that. He had to do that.
Well, I want to know where did he play basketball? Because the height that he had to be the judge, people don't realize how high that podium really is. The judge, like, for him to clear that whole podium, either that or
I can tell you what's gonna happen. If he so happens to make it out of the prison he's gonna go to for the rest of his life, right? He has a long time contract with WWE.
I'm like, yeah, if he can make it out, boy, because that's crazy. I mean, if he makes it out, because ain't no telling what his charges is, bro, because I ain't never seen that happen before.
The charges that he had was just out of this world. But hey, how many people have you seen get a charge and now you want to go up there and smack the judge? Come on now.
But that's why I said that's why I was just gonna say on the real. Like
crazy.
I said, I'm starting to really get deeper into this stuff, the industry and stuff like that, and social media. But on the real, that may have happened, but I pray that everything is okay with that judge. But I honestly think that was a setup by social media, because behind closed doors,
How
that
you catch that on camera?
that's what I'm saying. Behind closed doors, did you know there was another school shooting? You didn't see too much about that, did you?
Of course you would have known.
Yeah.
We
There was
about
another
that
school
guy.
shooting, and it really wasn't put on the news, but I cannot remember. It popped up across my feed one time, and I seen it when I was getting on YouTube. But during that whole process about all the dudes jumping on the judge, there was a whole nother school shooting. It's getting crazy out here, but I'm not finna go into that. I don't want to go into a sensitive topic, but today's topic ties into a lot of the stuff that I talk about to my personal fan base about BTS and the Army, because we speak about how BTS had to go through so much hardship to go through what they have basically went through, all 7 of them, man. The gatekeeping, the pushback from the industry, and this goes into everything else. So I know that everybody has seen the Kattwilliams and the Shannon Sharp interview. I know everybody's seen it. Everybody's talking about it. We gonna talk about it. And the only reason I fully agree, because it ties so much into, and it's not even because of the fact that we gonna put it right there. Yeah, he called out some comedians.
Apology.
Yeah, he called out some comedians. But that's not the main part of what I feel should be talked about also. So we gonna break down that interview a little bit, just all together here right now today on the podcast, man. So welcome, man. Hope y'all goddamn enjoy it. We here with it, man. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Here's the thing. Let's start with stealing. Let's go with that. Now, I was told as a child, what's that phrase they always used to tell you? When you copy somebody's stuff, like, that's a form of flattery. You know, people, people used to tell you that. If I copy you, I'm it's like I want to be you, and
I feel you. For sure.
But this is not the case. Let's start with the stealing of the jokes. And
all right.
To me, I feel like everything he said was 100% factual. And when you say something, you have to come with facts.
Keep on.
If you don't got a fact, how do I know it's true? If I tell you I robbed a bank and I came here, you expect me to have money.
Yeah.
You expect me to have it right.
Basically, had the receipts to what you were saying. Basically.
But if I come up here and don't have anything, I can't prove. I'm just going off what I'm saying. No. I feel like a disrespect was given.
Mm-hmm.
So we're skipping the stealing other jokes because, hey, I prove you stole it. I don't got to get into it. Mm-hmm. I prove you took it.
Yeah,
but now you're going to act oblivious to the fact that you don't know nothing I'm talking about. Then you go on people's talk shows, interviews, say crazy things. And I can't be mad at Katt because everybody keeps saying that same thing. Oh, why? He didn't have to do that. And I was like, wait a minute. Where was that same energy when them people came on them shows and talked about him?
Yep. Exactly.
I
man.
didn't see that.
Exactly.
I didn't see
exactly.
Cedric the Entertainer said, oh no, I took his joke, I borrowed it, I tweaked it, whatever. Oh, the time don't add up. Oh, that don't make sense. Why would?
And that's what basically Kattwilliams proved the whole thing there, that they basically almost like throwing a rock and hiding your hand. They want to do stuff, and then, like he said, if you listen to the interview, so much he said he get to a point that they will pay folk to not talk about certain things, like the stealing content and different things like that. It's crazy that it had to go this far to even be found about. Like, it's like he said himself. He said the power of them folks. He said that they built an alliance, which is like the ultimate gatekeeping. He said of comedic talent and everything like that. And he basically, Kattwilliams spoke about the gatekeeping of the comedic scene, and he spoke about Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, and
Michael Blackson.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, he talked about Michael Blackson.
Smiley.
He talked about Ricky Smiley. I mean, he spoke about so much stuff, and then a lot of people just, he called out the celebrities and everything else. Yo, hold on. Let's break it down. If you all actually watch, that's another thing. That's a social media also playing the game with your mind. If you actually sit down, the interview is 2 hours and 46 minutes. And that whole interview is not about him talking about them 3 celebrities. Kattwilliams, start off. Did you all know that this man had the chance? This man went to college at 7 years old. This man read the whole encyclopedia.
3,000 books a year.
3,000 books a year. Why doesn't social media put that kind of stuff out there? That's the kind of stuff that I'm lost about. They put the negative image out there so much, but this man Kattwilliams is damn near a genius, bro.
I can answer that. That's easy, because that's not important. Because sadly, that's not what he's known for. Because you already said I could have been a scientist.
Yeah.
But I saw the people in the lab coats. They look like they had no fun.
He wanted to have fun. That's his whole thing.
I'm not known for that. Yep. So I don't care if you read 3,000 books. I don't care if you went to school. I don't care if you can recite the encyclopedia, because it's oblivious to the fact that no one cares about that. Who cares?
No.
And I'm not saying to me who cares. You have to put yourself in a different boat. You got to look at things for what they are. That man deserves all types of recognition, because if it wasn't for this, you would have never known. Mm-hmm. And no one's sitting there and tell me, I knew Kattwilliams went to school at college at 7. No, you didn't. Yeah. No, you didn't.
And it basically proves the whole point that, bro, the social media, if they paint a certain image of you, or the media outlets, they paint a certain image of you, it's the image that they want to put out there. If you looked at their interview, man, that man, Kattwilliams, you can tell that man is a very powerful person. He got connections. He was talking about his connections with Farrakhan, his connection with a lot of different powerful people. Huh?
Can you call them a gatekeeper?
No, Kattwilliams does not agree to it, and that's why I say it also ties into the stuff that I talk about through my personal content. Hold on. Okay. That I talk about through my personal content with the BTS and everything else, the gatekeeping. If they don't feel you go through these certain individuals, then the industry has to know the nerve to try to like shun you, or to try to revoke your privileges to do certain things. Like, they want you to go through these certain big name people or big name companies and basically sell yourself short for what you know you were really worth. And not only that, Kattwilliams spoke about many of times about the weird things that happens when you got to go through these big time industries and big time people. Like, people speaking of just about him dissing Ludacris, okay, but what about the rest of that interview? This man really exposed a lot between the people that are holding the doors for actual people with talent. And like I said, this pisses me off because it goes right back into the content that I talk about personally, man. Like,
it's not that bad though.
What?
Being a gatekeeper is not bad.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it can be. It depends on the way you level it. It depends on the way you level it. How the person is.
If I open up a door for you, that doesn't make you any less of you having talent. I gave you that's an opportunity. It's now. That's what Katt's saying. Katt's done opened the door for many of comedians. Now, here's the difference. And he said in an interview, I've opened the door for many comedians. I didn't want their money. They didn't have to do nothing for it. They didn't. I only put on people that was funnier than me.
Yep.
Versus, now, you have to do this. And the main thing he said, well, no, I'll start off like this. Because I want you to tell me what everybody got in common. And you tell me where I'm going with this. Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, the Waynes, Arsenio Hall, Ricky Smiley, Tyler Perry.
Hold on, let me come. I already think I got it. I think I got it already.
What do they all have in common?
So far, like I said, it's to each his own to what you want to do, but to a person that portrays a certain image that has to do this, it means that you're stepping outside of your boundary to do something that you're not comfortable with. And I can already tell what he's saying right now. But most of them artists and most of them people right there stepped out of what they had to do to basically had to do something stupid as hell or either something they didn't agree with. A lot of them, I think, either wore dresses or either played a role where they got, sexually assaulted or either played a role where they had to do something crazy, which basically means they had to stoop down to a certain level for the market or for the industry to be able to get that kind of shine. And that's why I'm kind of getting from that list.
Yes, come on. Everybody.
Now, that is horrible gatekeeping. Like,
now, that's a gate. Now, I can guarantee you that's what a gatekeeper is.
And that is another thing that Kattwilliams spoke on. He spoke
you.
about, if people don't know in his role, he said in Friday, when he was in Friday, that technically he was supposed to have been sexually assaulted. And, I mean, like, brutally. And he told them folks, like, man, I don't want to play a role where, a black man is sexually. He's like, anytime, just like I said, trigger warning, rape is not a funny thing to play with at any time. And Kattwilliams said that he was like, I don't want to, this is not funny. He was like, this is not funny, but this is the kind of weird stuff that these folks on top that are, holding the doors closed for people that actually have talent want you to do. You should not have to sell yourself below what you are not comfortable with. You should not, if you're not comfortable with it, you should not have to go through that process. It should be everything that you're comfortable with, because you're supposed to be able to do something that you love. You're doing this stuff because you love to do it, but when people start coming in and doing shit like that, it make you start being like, I don't know if I love it anymore.
No, you gotta say what it is. You're out. I have to diminish my character,
basically,
to get a piece of fame. Not fame all the way, because you don't have it all the way. You don't have it. And there's proofs of when you have to sell a piece. It's a piece. This to get your foot in the door. Because remember, they don't open the door, but not fully. They just crack the door open for you. It's like, okay, you did this for me. Thank you. I need a little bit more about you. That it ain't that easy. Now come on with me. Now this the next step I need you to do for me, and then we might put you in a movie. Okay, let's break down what Kattwilliams said. Like I said, I don't dislike Kevin Hart. I believe at one time it was really funny, but let's be for real. Like he said, I don't really see a lot of comedy specials like Kattwilliams said he was in that sold out them bingo halls. I don't remember that. Them comedy shows, I don't remember that. The first time I met Kevin Hart, he had a whole sitcom. It didn't last long, but then everyone thinks his first movie was Soul Plane. No, his first movie was Paper Soldiers, and I'm going.
Right.
I'm going to keep it 100.
Keep going. I'm just checking to make sure we look good on camera footage.
I'm going to keep it 100. That was the biggest diminish of character. If y'all go back, see the movie, it's not a bad movie. My man Beans is in it. But it is, can I say the N-word? Is that, can I say the N-word? No? No? You think so? Is that a little bit?
Nah,
I mean,
I don't. Yeah.
It made African American people look like hoodlums, straight hoodlums. It made us look like all we do is steal. And like I said, not a bad movie, but like Kattwilliams say, why are you willing to play something and portray yourself as something that you're not comfortable with? So you mean to tell me and I don't want to make this a waste thing, but yeah, I mean that's what it leads towards. You're black. They already think you steal. They already think that you treat
your image already. Your
image
image already
is
crazy. Your image is already crazy. So you gotta work now extra hard to and that's why a lot of them do resort to going to that. I hate that, and I spoke about this before, that the image of, black individuals are tarnished in today's time. So it make it even harder for them to have to go for things because of, like I said, the stereotype of that. So
and that's what it
is.
It
makes it even harder, man. But for you to have to go through this, and you got folks as Kattwilliams spoke about some other things that folks be doing, and I don't want to necessarily say it here, but you have to go look at the interview yourself.
Look at it.
He spoke about some stuff that these individuals be doing at, parties and different things that he spoke about. Like he got in details, man. And like I said, I really see the different side of Katt, and I'm really surprised because this man spoke with so much intelligence. He broke down a lot.
Did you think he was lying?
I would have not have known that, huh?
Did you think he was lying?
No. He wasn't lying. You see the effects of what's going on from after this interview right now. He's not lying. And the fact is, like I know you had told me all the time, naturally, if you innocent, there's no point of really having to really do the extra and above. You may say a little something, but there ain't no point of doing the extra above. You be like, man, look, but at the end of the day, a hit dog will holler.
You gotta break it down. Why? If I say something to you that is not the truth at all, I'm not gonna really fight. For what? You'll have to prove it. You have to prove that I'm lying. Yep. You have to prove that what you're saying about me is crazy. But there's one thing that bothered me throughout the whole. It's nothing small, not big, but to me it was kind of big, and I don't know if it was big with you. Kattwilliams also said something about y'all wives, and y'all cared more about y'all career than your wife. He said all y'all were light skinned. What was light skinned? I was like, yo, okay, forget that I'm a comedian. Forget that I do this. Forget that I'm in movies. Forget that my career's on the line. You talked about my wife. I don't know about anybody else. If you speak about my wife, yeah, we have a problem.
They've been programmed, man. And you got to understand, like I said,
that's crazy.
They've been programmed, and maybe the stuff that they had to do to get to the level they're at. I mean, it's a lot of different things that probably got them messed up in the head, man. Like, that's something to be messed up. Like, man, you go after your career before you protect your wife. Like, yo, that's your main crazy, job. Bro. That's your main job. Your main job for a man is protection. Your family, bro. Protecting your family, bro. You're supposed to protect. So, and protection, I just want to break this down, doesn't just mean physical anything. It's verbal as well. If someone says something about your significant other, your kids, anybody, hell, your mama's cousin, I don't care. You should jump the gun. And yet I have not seen anybody say something. You saw Ludacris, he made a song. He made a jingle. Smiley was smiling, crying in the bathroom. We got who else? I mean, it's crazy. And like I said, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. But it's really crazy, man, that the gatekeeping that these folks is doing, man, is wild. It really is wild, man. I don't like it. And that's why I said we need more positive gatekeepers, man. That's why I like I said, my personal content, Big Hit Entertainment, man. I really do hope that they can go out and grab many more artists because it seems that they are really genuine, man. And we need more positive gatekeepers because the ones that's out here, if Kattwilliams if he was to become one, man, like I think he would. I mean, you know what I mean? But they blackball him. He can't really do much because of what they do to him because of all of his knowledge and what he know and stuff. So, if I don't know that I open the door for you, how would you know? They'll rather and then this thing, that's why I say the time to everything. They'll rather put out somebody that's a robot versus they'll ignore all the great content that I'm talking about touch the world because these folks don't want to follow a few of they rules or don't want to go through they companies or stoop to they levels. Like, it's crazy, man. But what you got to say to wrap it up, bro? Well, since we here and I am cleaning it up, y'all. I've been working on it. I got my book. Threw my book away. I don't know why, but yeah, I like to use books and stuff because I did read. I ain't gonna say 3,000 a year, but I did read. Now I got some on my book now, but I mean, I'm a gatekeeper. You want to get with me? I'll open the door for you for free.